Hey YouTube, this is Nathendo. I'm here to post a video of everything I got in December last year in 2022. And I was going to film this video with my friend, but because she couldn't come, I just decided to do this video myself, because then if I did it in February, it'd be a little bit too late. And I might also do, so if I get a lot of stuff like I did here, well, I would mostly get a lot of stuff in December because my birthday is in then, and also Christmas is around that time. So and I also celebrate Hanukkah, so I'm one of those people that get a lot of presents, especially considering my birthday is in the same month as Christmas. So if I get a lot of stuff in a certain month, then I will definitely do a recent pickup video. But I feel like my next month are not going to be as many pickups. But my goal for this year is to try and buy at least one item for my collection at least once every month. And I ordered something this month, and that is a platinum original Nintendo DS. That's what it looks like. This is my Nintendo poster, where it looks a lot like it's from E3 2004 because they used the platinum Game Boy Advance SP, and they did show off some GameCube games, but they mostly showed off the DS, except they used a prototype, except Reginator used a prototype in E3 since the system wasn't fully developed yet. Alright, so enough about that. Let's get to here. So, I'm going to go for chronological order. So the first thing I got is a NES console. I did not get it in box, unfortunately. I got this from my grandparents, and this is Super Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt Double Game Pack. And I did get two controllers with this. I just don't have the extra controller here right now. As I said, I got this from my grandparents. I unfortunately did not get this in box, so I'm at some point I'm gonna have to order the box separately on eBay. Next, I got so this is not in order from the order that I got them in. This is just chronological order from their releases. So the order I obtained them was different, and I'm not going to get into that. So next I got a Jungle Green N64. I should also mention that maybe I mentioned this in the unboxing video, but this is the box from PAL Regions. I ordered it off Etsy since I couldn't find any place that had the United States version of the box of the Fantastic Systems. So every box that you're gonna see, it will be the PAL Region box, even though I'm in North America. So I'm going to be using PAL Region boxes because I can't find the United States versions boxes. So here's the system. And I also have seen a lot of N64s that have the inside, let me show this in the light, that have this inside. Even some other color N64s have their insides with the jungle green color right here for the cartridge slot. Maybe they purposely did that, I don't know. And here's the controller. It has a pretty tight joystick. You can tell if it's tight if it snaps back into place pretty quickly or something. It's kind of hard to explain how I can tell, but I also did get Super Smash Bros. Only the cart. I got this at a game shop, and at some point I'm gonna have to order the box for that as well. Mario Kart 64, really awesome game. This is the player's choice box. So I do have another one of those cardboard protectors on it. I'm going to take this out of the box. I'm going to take this out of here so you can see it. Here it is. So the player's choice boxes have two yellow sides. This side would be always here, but this gold side would originally be red if it wasn't the player's choice version. So it's supposed to be red here, blue, yellow, and green, but over here it's gold. And there's also player's choice for Super Nintendo, Game Boy, N64 like here, GameCube, Game Boy Advance, and moving on to the Wii, 3DS, and Wii U, They changed it to Nintendo Selects, but the Nintendo DS does not have that Nintendo Selects. I also got a Platinum Nintendo GameCube with Super Smash Bros. Melee. I usually pronounce it Melee, but I've heard a lot of other people pronounce it Melee. I did get a controller with it, and I did get a 1024 megabyte memory card with the system as well. Moving to Game Boy Advance, I got Cobalt Blue Game Boy Advance SP. I also mentioned in the unboxing video for this that I also had a red one, which is over here. Except I need to order the box for this as well. I ordered this one 2 years ago. So I did get Donkey Kong Country. I have to order the box for this as well. A lot of these games that I got last month, I got the box for, and that is Cars, a really awesome game. I really like the movie as well. Drake and Josh, which you did see me do a gameplay video on this. Finding Nemo. I should also mention that I got a poster that's actually specific to the game. Let me try and see my camera focuses. Alright. So as you can see, it's specific to the game. This game was also released on the GameCube, so I'm hoping to get that port of it as well. So for those people that are fans of the Xbox or PlayStation more, I don't play those games, but for anybody who is a fan of the Xbox or PlayStation better, Finding Nemo is also available on the original Xbox, and it's also available on the PlayStation 2. Same for Cars, except Cars was also released on the Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360, and I think the PlayStation Portable as well. SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants. Oh, I should also mention that this was also on the GameCube and the DS for the Nintendo editions. SpongeBob SquarePants Lights Camera Pants. This game was also released on PS2, Xbox, and GameCube as well. Maybe the Xbox 360, I don't know. Because this was released in the same year that they released the Xbox 360, just a month before. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Tipped and Capper. This is actually a really awesome show. I do have a friend at school who tells me that she really likes this show, and she made a slideshow of it like 2 or 3 years ago. And yeah, I also have the sequel to, this was after the DS version. I'll mention the DS version later. And those 2000s shows, those shows from the early 2000s, they're always really nostalgic to me, and I've heard a lot of other people think that they're nostalgic as well. Drake and Josh was also one of those that was released in the early 2000s. Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2 was another game I got. I got it in one of those other cases as well. And it's the Player's Choice version. And I also have one Game Boy Advance video, which is SpongeBob SquarePants Volume 2. If you weren't aware, these Game Boy Advance games will work on your Nintendo DS and DS Lite, except you can't do multiplayer with them, unfortunately. So now moving on to the Nintendo DS. So I got a Crimson Red Nintendo DS Lite, which is mostly black, and only on this side it's red. And the DS Lite, to a lot of people, seems to be an improvement over the original Nintendo DS, but I seem to like the original DS better. Another thing that was improved was the main improvement was the brightness, and another thing is they have a GBA dust protector for the GBA slot when you didn't have a Game Boy Advance game inside. So the games for that, I have Band Hero, which was also released on the Wii, PS3, and Xbox 360. And Band Hero for the DS kind of takes a different approach than how you would see it on the home consoles, because it comes with some accessories in here, which you did see in the unboxing. It comes with a drum grip that's right here, and it also comes with a guitar grip from Guitar Hero on Tour. And this version is exclusively for the DS Lite, because obviously, because it goes in the GBA slot if you've never played Guitar Hero on Tour. It goes in the GBA slot, and it's too shallow for the original DS to fit in the original DS GBA slot, so it won't work, and it obviously won't work in the DSi or any Nintendo 3DS. And I have High School Musical 2 work this out. I also actually, my friend recommended I get this, and I did get this for Christmas, and she recommended I get this, since she told me she's a fan of High School Musical, and her name is Julia, and she was supposed to be in this video, but unfortunately she couldn't make it before the end of this month, and right now it's the end of the month. But also, this is actually a pretty good game. I seem to be playing the game more than watching the movie, unlike the case with Cars, where I seem to be watching the movie more than playing the game. I also have Mario Kart DS. Obviously, got to have at least one Mario game. Mario Kart DS is actually a very nostalgic Mario Kart to me, and it's the first Mario Kart where you can play online with friends, even though they discontinued the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection service. But it is still a really awesome game to come back to every now and then. I also have The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody Tipped in Trouble. This is what I was talking about, where this game is a follow-up to the DS version. There's also another Sweet Life game for the DS called Circle of Spies, where Zack and Cody look totally different a year later. So another thing I should mention about this game is, so let me just find it. Oh, here it is. So this actually came with a little doorknob cutout. Let me just unfold this really quickly. I'm trying my best to do this with one hand. Here's the door hanger. So it's a door hanger, so you can put on your door. I'm not gonna use the door hangers because I'm afraid that I'm gonna cut this and I'm not gonna be able to see the poster that I am interested in seeing on the back. Even though a lot of these games I'm not really into. I'm definitely not into the Little Mermaid. All of these are Disney games, but I wish at least one of them was Disney Pixar, because I seem to like Disney Pixar a lot better. Because one thing I always thought to myself when I was young was that the Disney shows, like Jessie, Beauty and the Beast, or Frozen, or anything like that, I always thought to myself that they were more targeted for girls, and Cars, Finding Nemo, and Toy Story seem to be more for boys. That's what they seem to be like to me, because I actually have recently read an article online that Disney and Disney Pixar sometimes have gender stereotypes, because the main characters in Cars are pretty much boys, and same for Finding Nemo. And Finding Nemo only has a father. If you remember, his mother died before Nemo was born, and then Nemo only ended up having a father. So yeah. So the door hangers, back to the door hangers. So this one says, enter at your own risk. And this other one says, please do not disturb, I'm playing. So they're pretty cool door hangers, even though I'm not going to use them. So as you see at the bottom, Game Boy Advance, Nintendo DS. So the Game Boy Advance game does have something to connect with the DS game. Trying my best to do this with one hand. All right, hang on. All right. And now for the Wii. I only got 2 Wii games last month, and that was Donkey Kong Country Returns. I honestly have not played this yet, but I really should. I'm just not really into Donkey Kong that much, but it is very good. I love the arcade games, so I have played Donkey Kong Country on the Super Nintendo, and I unfortunately don't have a Super Nintendo here, but I've played it in the arcade. I've played it at an arcade once, and I've played Donkey Kong Country on that, and it's a really good game. And like I said, I have Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy Advance. And Donkey Kong Country Returns, I probably will like this game. I've already played Donkey Kong Country, the original. And, of course, I have Wii Sports. I did not get Wii Sports when I first got my Wii. I got Mario Kart Wii with my Wii. So I ordered the Mario Kart Wii bundle, except I don't have the box for either my white Wii or my red Wii. I use the red Wii now just because it's better, kind of, in my opinion. So I did not get this. I first got a white Wii, which was the Mario Kart Wii bundle, and it came with a Wii wheel, Wii remote, just a regular Wii remote, not a Wii Remote Plus, unfortunately, which I think it should have. Well, I ordered it off Amazon, so obviously I did not get the box with it. And if you order, because that's why I'm more used to getting my things off eBay, because somebody's already used them, and you know for sure that you're getting it with a box, because you can actually send photos. Unlike Amazon, they don't really do that. So 10 months after I got my Wii, I ended up getting Wii Sports separately at a game shop. So that is everything I got in the month of December 2022. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hopefully you can subscribe. Have a great day.